It's been almost 3 years that I've been going on about teaching the nature of men and why they do what they do and who they actually are by nature. Because women have been all over the internet complaining about men. And I thought women was confused. I really thought women wanted better. Men been telling women to choose better this whole time, and women didn't know what choose better was. And I've always felt that yes, you should choose better, but you can't choose better unless you know better. So I made it my mission to help women know better. Now that I've done that, in order to raise consciousness and help the planet, women got to have a little self-awareness and figure out how they play a role in everything that's happening. All right, so look what we got here. So I'm looking for some advice or anyone who's been in my situation before. Me and my boyfriend been together for 5 years. We have 2 kids together. We've been through so much together and I love him so much. So I'm gonna get to it. Before we started a relationship, I been knew him and knew of his drug use, but he didn't know I knew, though he used to always say he's smoking bud or whatnot. So last year, I found him another job that he liked, and I noticed every time he gets paid, he would leave a day before and come back the following night broke. So basically, he had no choice but to let me know what's going on. He was very honest that he's doing the rich man drug. So ever since then, he's been open with me about it, but I don't take him to get it or give him the money. When he don't have it, he gets mad at me. Also, when he gets it, he'll go days and maybe weeks without being home or talking to me. And I always end up feeling bad because I'll take him to get it just so he won't get mad. But going days and weeks without talking to me or being home is insane. Also, let me add, when he does too much, he'll end up having a seizure. Scary, right? When I try to talk to him to stop and that I want to help him, he tells me I don't understand. Which I don't, but he don't understand the effect that it has on me when he do it. And be away, I don't want to see him hurt himself or maybe worse. So my question is, how do I help him with his addiction and show him I care? So let's start here at the beginning. They got 2 kids together, but she knowingly started a relationship before she had kids with a drug addict. She knew he was a drug addict. But when women want to address me about lesbianism or men being gay or whatever the case may be, their rationale is always how we gonna have babies, as if they care about the babies. Because if they cared about the babies, they wouldn't do things like this. So I guess being a heterosexual means building your relationships based on who you sexually attracted to and producing children into terrible situations. Anywho, so she chooses a drug addict, brings 2 children in the world, and proceeds to focus on how much she loves the drug addict, never ever concerning herself about her children. So not only did she do that, she also has to go find him a job. He don't even find his own job. She does the work. So as she goes to find him his job, he then continues to purchase drugs and do them and come home late, keeping her up mentally and emotionally, concerning herself about him. When does she have time to focus on her 2 kids? If she's not only spending god awful amounts of time worrying about him, looking for him a job, and helping him purchase the drugs just so she can stay with him. And she says that this is love. She thinks that she's in love, but there is no love here. Nothing but codependency and desperation. While the children suffer because the mother did not care about who she was bringing into the world while she was building a relationship with a drug addict. And women get upset with me for holding them accountable for their part after spending 3 years teaching you about men. I thought you wanted to do better. I thought you wanted a better life. But you don't. You want to continue to make choices like this and then force the man to live up to your delusional fantasies so that you can escape the consequences of your poor decision making. So sad. So sad.